She had a little bit of a constipation situation, but we tried everything and we were so waiting. Did you poopy, honey? The things we get
God,
had.
I can't.
Woohoo! Let's see, let's hope. We're opening the 3, 2. Woohoo!
Oh my God.
Yes, my baby.
It's lava.
Yes. The things my mom and I get excited about these days. Hi guys, so I just noticed some lumps on the right side of my breast. They're clogged ducts. Okay, so if you're breastfeeding and you find this like lumpy, little warm, it'll feel like lumpy and hot on your chest. They're little clogged ducts and they're from obviously breastfeeding. I don't pump a lot. I pump just like very few times in the night. Sometimes I skip a pumping session and then I'm leaking on the bed. It's a thing, but I don't over pump like I said before because I don't want a lot of milk. But somehow my right breast got some clogged ducts on the top of my nipple, so I have to like ease it out before it becomes mastitis. I hope it doesn't become mastitis. So right now I can feel some hardness over here which I have to release. Now there are a bunch of ways you can do it. The recent study and research say that you have to put cold compress, like an ice pack on top of it, because putting heat compress, I know, like you get there's bacteria and then it leads to infection. But I've read a lot of comments under some videos on how to release like clogged ducts, and a lot of women said warm compress really helped them. So I'm just gonna follow what the mamas say. I'm gonna try. I tried the cold compress. It was soothing, but it didn't do much. So I'm gonna try this heating bag. It's from Amazon. It's an electric heating pad. Usually they say take a hot shower and 30 minutes later sort of just massage your breast, and then probably like massage it out slowly. Don't press it out, but like slowly in the direction of the nipple, and then sort of use the pumps to sort of get the duct out. These 3 tips helped a lot of women that I was reading. Also positioning your baby in a certain way to get the duct out. So I'm just placing the warm compress on my chest. It's a little uncomfortable. I'll probably take a shower in the night again, just like hot water shower, and then I'll just use my Masic oil, any sort of oil, and just sort of like massage the clogged duct out. I don't want it to become mastitis. I really hope I don't have mastitis. I'm gonna try all the techniques and I'm gonna tell you what has worked. Like I just want to know what other people do, and then I sort of like copy and do it. You learn from experience. When if other mothers are saying it's working and they've done it, you want to do the same. So alright guys, I'm gonna warm compress. I'm gonna eat some dosa. I have found a solution for clogged ducts temporarily. Okay, I don't know if it's coming back or if this just happens. I have no idea. For now, it's gone. Okay, I'm gonna give you this solution. So I tried cold compress, like I said. It was not working as much. So you can do cold compress or hot compress depending on what suits you and what's working for you. So cold was not working for me, so I just used this electric heating pad and I just held it here for like a good hour. It's still a little red, but what I did is I held it here for a long time. Like don't keep moving it, because I was doing that and nothing was happening. So I just held it here for like a good 15-20 minutes. I allowed the heat to just get into my skin, and then Abby wanted to feed. She was hungry, so I don't know, I read somewhere like don't pump, you rather feed the baby. So what I did is I just fed Abby. She was hungry at the right time. I was like, let me just try this. So I was feeding her from this boob itself. So don't be afraid to feed your baby with the same clogged duct. They are the best pumps. They will help you get rid of it. So what I did is, as she was feeding, I was just doing this very lightly. Like don't put pressure where it hurts. Just slowly, like you're petting her or petting a cat. Just do that and just feed downwards. When she's feeding, you keep massaging the boob down, and before I know it, it was gone. It's gone. I was like, what just happened? I was like, oh my god. I was so excited because I really thought it's not gonna go. Half an hour, 20 minutes, don't move it. Let the heat pass through. Not too hot, not too warm, just the right temperature. You should feel the heat pass through, and once that has happened, feed your baby from the same breast and massage it while you are feeding her until she's done feeding. Okay, so and if that doesn't help, then they said get into the shower and just like knead it. Just instead of doing this, just like pet it. Just pet the boob and just like drain it out through the nipple, and it's gone. Abby saved me once again. She keeps saving me. I hope this doesn't come back. I'm gonna do the same trick and I'm just gonna keep massaging it down. Hi Abby. Abby's a little cranky in the morning.
Man, every time do man.
So I wanted to show you these cards. Actually, they're the newborn cards. This is from All Things Baby. I got it as a gift, as a baby shower gift, and they're just black and white cards which are very good for newborn babies. So if you have a newborn baby and you're thinking, what activity should I do with them? They're bored all the time. They just have a couple of black and white cards here and the word behind it. Sorry, this book. So you just keep saying book and then you turn it from left to right, right to left, up and down, so that their vision improves and just they get movement of eyes. So yeah, they have ways to use the newborn card. You can hang it on top of them. You can, when they're sitting down, you can actually show it to them on your lap. We show it when Abby's lying down actually, so that her head also rotates from back to forth. So yeah, and then you have to keep saying the words like shoe and bag and umbrella and tricycle. So this is one activity. It gets over in 10 seconds. And then she's mad bored. And then what else do you do with the newborn, dude? I keep looking up stuff, but I think she's too young to even bother right now. We do a little bit of tummy time, but she hates, not hates, but she doesn't like toys. She doesn't like those ching 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 ching. She doesn't care for any of that.
She don't want to go to school.
She doesn't want to go to school, guys.
Mom, look at that, my life.
See, so her eyes rotate according to the card, which is great. She's bored, guys. Take me into your loving arms. You come out of the house and say, we found out right where we are. Me and falling in love with you every single day. And she's up. She does not sleep if we don't hold her. Yes, Abigail. Mom's coming. Bye-bye. Good morning. It's a Sunday today. I always look like this with my hair up and a bathrobe. Okay, that's the vibe. Abby's about to have a shower. Well, a bath in her bathtub. I just wanted to show you her setup. Look, this is kind of her setup. We put like warmish water here. Of course, hot, but not too hot. You know the drill. We have this swaddle from Zara. It's really, really nice. It's a muslin Zara. It's a regular cloth. You don't have to get it from Zara, but this is the one we have from Zara. This is the extra small swaddle. They have it in their baby section, and this is the bathtub we use. Again, I got this as a baby shower gift. So it's this one. You get it on Amazon as well. And we put a swaddle at the bottom, and we put a swaddle on top of her, and we bathe her. Okay, so these are the shower gels we're using. This is the Aveeno Baby. I got this when I was pregnant only, way before I was researching on what the best shower gel is, and I just found this one was nice. It's hypoallergenic and yeah, just seems good. It has very light fragrance and it's nice. It's tear free. It has oat formula. It's nice. So it's lightly scented. So we use this. And then this is the head to toe wash, and then we also have the Ella Ola one. This is shampoo and body wash. This is this got sent to us. They sent it all the way from the US, so thank you so much. This is also really nice. It has no fragrance actually, but yeah, we're using this one today, but usually this is the one we use for her. I really like it. And this is her little mug. Okay, to put the water in. We have a little bit of a silicone brush for her hair. We just like rub her hair like that. And yeah, this is her setup. I have a common sink here right in the middle of my room, and this is where we bathe her because then our backs don't hurt and she's elevated as well. So yeah, this is how we do it, and she enjoys this a lot. She loves bath time, and she loves massages, and she just absolutely enjoys them. Yeah, so my mom's doing that to her. I haven't massaged her, like I can do it otherwise, but the way my mom massages her, she loves it a lot, like on the legs and her back and stuff is being massaged, and then she sleeps so well. So we're just doing that for her, and then I'm gonna go for a shower because that's the only time I feel like I can take a bath. And yeah. Good morning. Today I'm speaking from the car because I had the most rushed morning ever. Like I woke up and just rushed my life out the door. I'm on the way to the hospital right now. I just wanted to get checked one more time. It's been 2 weeks since my no, it's been a while actually since my 1 month since my operation, almost, not yet. So yeah, it's the 1st of July today. It's already a new month. It's 1 month to my birthday and 9 days to Abby's birthday. But anyway, I'm sidetracking. So I'm on the way to the hospital. He's gonna check if the wound has healed, if it's stitched down there and I don't have to do anything else. Stitched as in, you know, closed basically, not stitched. Yeah, and if everything's good. So I'm kind of hoping for a positive response because I seem without pain for the first time since I gave birth. I don't feel any pain sensation, so I'm really relieved and happy about that, and I feel like I'm getting back to myself finally after 2 whole months. So I just want like a check mark from my doctor to be like, okay, you're good. So that's not happened yet, so I'm just going for that. It's a Saturday. It's kind of gloomy and rainy, but we're gonna make it. We're having slightly a difficult time when it comes to Abby sleeping. Again, I think she's going through a growth spurt because she's turning 2 in 9 days. So she is having a little sleep regression again. She's like wide awake in the day, like she wouldn't even take a nap. Her naps are like 5-minute naps. She'll fall into deep sleep where she's drooling and stuff, and immediately her eyes will open. So I'm just like, what was that? So since 2 days I'm constantly breastfeeding her. Like, you know, I'm not getting a chance to pump because she's awake, and then she sleeps for 5 minutes and she wants milk again, and so she's cluster feeding back and forth. Like really, she always wants to be on the nipple. So I give it to her, and that's why I'm unable to sort of pump and keep. So that's what's happening, and my body has been super tired since 2 days because I'm not getting like a break in the middle to sort of rest, because she's feeding, right? So my body also gets tired and I just take a break instead of pumping, and I'm unable to pump, to be honest. It's just a lot. And ever since 2 days there's been a massive drop in my milk supply. It's just not happening. Like I'm getting 30 ml from both. I'm max touching 60 ml, which was not the case. I used to get significant. I used to get like 90, 120 some mornings, and I used to collect bottles for Abby, but now I'm just unable. Yesterday I did not have any bottles left for her because I pump and I feed. You guys know that, right? So I breastfeed her through the day, and my mom sort of feeds her twice through the bottle with my milk in the night, because by the night, dude, I'm like a zombie. I'm unable to get up. So yeah, not able to do that. My mom had to, like, we had to supplement with formula once yesterday, and we were nervous if she wouldn't take it well, because when she was a baby she hated formula. I think she's grown enough, she's taking the formula well, she's feeling full, and that's my only desire. When I see her like pass out, I'm just like, my baby, like that's all I care about. I don't care. I mean, I do care that she has more of my milk, but dude, she needs to be full. But I had a lot of mom guilt yesterday. I was feeling really guilty, like why is my body not producing, what has happened. I was stressing, and number one reason for milk decrease is stressor, like if you're stressed. So I was talking to my mom and she's like, do not worry, dude, it takes some time, it's just taking a break, maybe your body's tired, you'll come back. So my mom's pretty chilled out about it. But you know me, I'm also chilled out about it. When anyone else talks to me about this, I'm like, dude, formula straight away. Your baby needs to be full. That's the priority, and I know that. And yeah, that is the situation. Sorry for the shaky roads. That's just Bombay roads. You guys know that. But what was I saying? Yeah. So that's it. That's just where I'm at and how I'm feeling. And now that I have to leave her and go to the hospital is also another thing that I'm feeling bad about, because I was like, I miss her, I want to be with her, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You can't be in 10,000 places at one time. You know, I have to check myself, make sure I'm healing and I'm okay. That's essential. My mom's with Abby. I'll go back and be with Abby and spend the day with her. But it's Saturday today. I'm getting back to work on Monday. I'm starting full blown. Like, I need the afternoons, and that's why I need her to nap in the afternoon. So mama's not needed for like 2-3 hours, so I can film a tutorial. I can start my YouTube journey that's separate from the vlogs. But yeah, I have to get back to work and that's it. So I'm gonna find some time, small baby steps. And yeah, it's just that even though I tell people so many times not to be guilty, you got this and all, I have to listen to my own advice, because I do have moments of massive guilt, and I do have moments of like sadness, and like, why am I doing my best? Am I able to provide for her? Why am I not doing this? Can I do better? And I'm doing everything I possibly can. I'm a very hands-on mom. I'm constantly at her beck and call. Yeah, I don't leave for a second. Like, she yells and I'm picking her up. I don't let her cry. I don't want her to cry. She's my baby, you know. So anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Love you guys. Hi. Okay, update from the hospital.
We are done.
We are done.
Done and dusted. We are not seeing the hospital doors for the next week because we'll take Abby, babe.
Yeah. But my vag is healed. Oh,
no more lying on the bed at least.
Yeah, guys.
Your legs up in the air.
I know. My vag is healed. We have progressed. The wound has shut. We have just like 2-3 days and it's gonna go away. No stitches needed. We have moved on in life to the workout phase. I've been cleared to work out. The bikini phase is coming.
The Pilates phase. Now it's Pilates, mimosas, bikinis.
We're just gonna get some coffee. We just went and had some lunch, which I forgot to vlog, sorry. But we're just gonna get some coffee at Bougie Cafe. Croissants. So we're getting a cold drink.
I will get an ice cortado shaken.
कॉफी हमसे ना हो पाए
With oat milk. I'll do an oat milk.
हम रेगुलर सीसीडी वाले कोल्ड कॉफी पीते हैं वो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I love that freaking over sweet आइसक्रीम वाला कोल्ड कॉफी. But yeah, it's still ice bonbon only. Double espresso, दूसरी
She
delicious.
has mithai for coffee, guys.
It's condensed milk. It's Vietnamese cold brew.
You don't have the cold brew.
Oh, and I need to pump up. My boobs are like, my boobs are gonna leak now. Hello, just got Abby down for a nap. She just loves sleeping on my arms and like in just my mama's arms. You know, once I feed her, burp her, she's awake again. You feed, you burp, they're awake again. It's just this burping thing now. My mom and I are just like annoyed by her. Like, oh, because she feeds and she passes out, okay? And then we know we have to burp her. So, tap, 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 karke, she's like big eyes. Because obviously, if you're going to pat someone's back, they're going to get up. And then again, to like, shh. It's like a whole thing. Anyway, she's in bed. She's taking a nap. I'm sure it's a very brief nap. My baby just refuses to nap in the afternoon, no matter how well we bathe her, feed her. So yeah, I just had my lunch and I'm sitting to edit this previous footage. I thought I'd get that out of the way so then I have another vlog ready for you. That's how I work, like bits and pieces. And afternoon is like my only time I can work. But yeah, I'm trying this new hair serum, dude. It's so good. It's the Tresemme one. It's the ultimate gloss with macadamia oil. It's the Ultra Shine hair serum. They send it over for me to try because you guys know I always try my products before I recommend them to you guys. So I always get my PRs. This is where you see the behind the scenes. This is where I get my PR like 2 weeks in advance when I know I have to like, you know, do a post with them. So that's how I have been working all the time. My team knows that. Like, I always do like a check of the product, and so this is what I was testing out right now, and dude, it is so good. It smells so good, like glorious. The minute I pump that and put that on my hair, I'm just like, what is this divine fragrance? Because at least when I have a hair shower and when I blow dry my hair, sometimes my shampoo fragrance sort of like gets away from me, you know, like when days pass by, you like, it just smells bland. It no longer smells like you have freshly washed hair, because obviously the heat and everything, the food we cook in the house, dude, that to masala hair. But I love hair serums that smell good. Like, I use Moroccan oil. I also use Moroccan oil before blow drying my hair. So I love hair serums in general. I'm not like obsessed with one particular serum, but I love to try different serums. It's like my shampoo and conditioners. Like I don't have like one particular thing I stick to for a year. I love switching up my products, and this is where I'll try like face washes, shampoos, hair serums, stuff that I can continue trying different brands, and nothing, it will not affect my hair unless it's a bad brand. So far it's been good, but that's why I love to test it out first. But like this is so good. Like with one pump, I mean, it's a serum, you know, how bad could it be? My hair just instantly smelled so good. Like it just refreshed, and now I smell like salon like hair. I also tried the Moroccan oil hair, it's so good. Let me just get it for you guys. This is the one they sent a PR to me, and dude, it's so nice. A lot of you were going absolutely gaga over this on my DMs. You're like, Mals, it's like the best hair serum, I love it. And I was like, oh my god, I need to try it. So actually you guys love it, and even this smells so good. Wait, this is more like a baked good. It's more like vanilla-y. It's so nice. It's thick. It's more like, how to describe fragrances? And I have a brand that sells perfumes. It's hard. It's yummier, and this is more salon like. It's more like luxe and salon, and like you got a blow dry from the salon. That's how this smells, which I really like. Actually, I like to smell like really crisp and, you know, delicious out of the salon. So I guess like different hair serums really work for me. I love these two. I'm using obviously wow dude, I just cannot remember names and brands anymore, and this is gonna last for a while. Love it. I also like the L'Oreal one. Like there are so many hair serums. I love the Livon one. Even Livon works for me. When I travel, like I get small Livon with me. It just, in general, hair serums are amazing to put like before and after shower. I feel like before, if you just want to style your hair, and if you don't want to style your hair, just to give that extra boost of hydration, it's great. And even when I blow dry my hair, so sometimes it gets a little dry like this. So I just take a pump of any serum, and you just want to melt it in your hand and just like massage it through like quickly like that, and just like let it go. Don't sit and like apply a lot of serum because it gets really oily. So just this, just to like refresh the hair, and don't put it on your roots, just put it on your mid lengths till here, and your hair is like baba boom once again. But yeah, that's all I have. What else? Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I literally these are my days. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have been following my journey and actually appreciate it for what it is, like the raw reality of it. Some vlogs are me just like talking. It's not like showing you around the house or showing you Abby and stuff. It's just me venting and talking. I feel like this is sort of like my therapy when I can talk to you guys, and I find relatability when you guys comment and be like, same here, first time mom. Like I love it because I read your comments and I'm just like, okay, I'm not the only one. Of course, there are so many moms going through the same thing. So thank you for being that for me, because if I am like an elder sister to you, if I'm like, you know, a mom to you, like a lot of you say that, like, you know, I connect to you. You guys are that for me as well. So it's not like it's one way. I feel so connected. That's where the community and these vlogs I've just done so well, because you're following my journey and you're connected. Like literally everything that's happening in my life, you guys know it, and that's how I'm just like, I feel so bonded with you, and I don't feel shame. I don't feel like, no, I should not share this. I'm just like, no dude, like they're all connecting with me. You guys know me so well, and it just feels good to know that you're not alone. And so I just wanted to say thank you. And yeah, I know sometimes my vlogs can be a little bit cranky, a little bit like I'm always in pain, I'm always this, I'm always tired, but it's true. Yeah, I'm not just saying it out of my ass. Like if I was like, you know, just in all energy and I was having a great time, you would see that side also, you know. So it's not like I'm trying to like give you like a sad victim vlog. I really am not. Now I feel good, so I'm not saying anything. I'm just like, I'm feeling so great. It's Sunday today. I'm without vagina pain, so oh my god, not having vag pain is like very new for me. It's new territory. I'm like, wow, I have missed not being in pain for so long. And I'm just like, it's so weird now that I'm sitting on the table. I sit so carefully. I'm like, but I'm not in pain. I'm so used to being in pain that I'm just so careful when I walk, when I sit, and I'm like, hey, I can like run now, I can go to the gym now. So it's funny, yesterday when we went to the doctor, I didn't update you guys, but I did in the car, but like it was so awesome. Both Veronica and I have been on this journey of me going to the hospital every single day to get my dressing changed, or the nurse would come home and change me. We're like, one day we want to hear the doctor say, you're done. It's over. You get to live your life. So we're just going on and on and on. And yesterday, like you guys saw, I was like so excited. And he's like, he was checking me and he's like, you're done. You saw that? I was like, what? He's like, it's over. And I'm like, no way. Veronica and I were so happy. We went for coffee. There was rain and we were just sipping coffee. And I'm like, we're here, we're here. Like, oh, it just felt like a never-ending journey. And 2 months into my birth, we're here without pain vaginally, and I'm just like so happy. Vag pain is so painful. This is my Stanley. It's so good. It's so heavy. This is the weight of my child. Like, it's literally the heaviest bottle ever. But cheers to a healed vag. We successfully got out for coffee. Every time we get out, it takes lesser time to get ready. Like, first it took the maximum amount of time, now it took lesser. We're learning as we go. My mom and I just want to get like a cup of coffee, dude. We just want to see the world, get out a little bit, get some Starbucks. I'm gonna get some hot chocolate and then just sit for a while. She'll probably have her iced latte right here, ready to go. And yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing on a Wednesday evening. Out with my kid. She's passed out. She's asleep. We came out to show her the world, but she could not care less. Look at her. She loves the coziness.
We thought she's going to be cranky, no?
Yeah.
Enjoying mama.
Gio. Who knew taking her out would put her to sleep? That's it? That's all it takes? Good morning. Today is the 8th of July. Abby's turning 2 in literally 1 day. And yesterday was like the best moment ever. I don't know if it's a coincidence, but she's never said ma. Okay? And Abby said her first word yesterday. She said mama. I'm gonna insert a clip so that you guys can see. I went numb in my body. I was like, what on earth? She said, mama, when she was crying. And I was like, what? Did she just say it? Or am I listening? And then, no, she actually said, mama. Like, it was so great. How you know this, baby? My voice is so raspy today and it's just gone. Since in the mornings I wake up and this is how I sound, like a dude. But so cute, guys. Like, I'm gonna count this as the first word anyway. She said, mama, not gleba, but mama. She is just turning 2 months and it is crazy how she even could form the ma word, because she's never like put her lip together and said ma. It's always been obviously like the crying sound. So I was like, oh my god, she misses me. She's so clingy these days. My baby's so clingy and she just wants mama all the time. Hello, I'm telling them how you said mama yesterday. Abby is super cranky because she hasn't slept at all. All the time. She just does not take the bottle. If you're going through this, mom, we're in the same ship, y'all. But so much happened in 365 days. No breakups are easy. If it ever happened to you, you would do it too. My heart is sort of broken and just a lot of stuff to deal with at one time. You know? And yeah, if someone wants to be present in Abby's life and love her, I'm not going to stop that or come in the way of that.